everybody, it is me, Misty Dawn, and you have accessed It's All About Me, Damn It vlog. So, I have a lot to talk about, but I just wanted to update everybody a little bit because it's been a long time since I put the last vlog up. It was because I've really been struggling with my mental health. Let's just put it out there. Mental health is tough. It's tough being human. I think I've said that before. It's just tough staying alive after a certain age, and when you've got all different things going on in your life and with your body and everything. And so your mind, it's I don't know if any of you out there that are watching this are watching it because I'm gorgeous and fun to listen to. If you suffer from, depression, anxiety, mental health issues of any kind, chronic pain, chronic itch, all that kind of stuff. I mean, I got it all. And my hope is to talk about it all. I started this vlog when I was going through kind of an emotional whirlwind, and I have a very difficult time writing anymore. I just don't write or journal. It's hard for me to be on a keyboard or, I don't know why. I mean, maybe it's just all the years of being on a computer, all the years of writing, physically writing. And I know, therapists will tell you, and everywhere you read, it's so good to have a journal and, journal everything. For a lot of reasons. One, it kind of moves everything that you're feeling through your head and your body out through your arms, and you're writing it down. Sorry, I'm on one of these, reclining rocking chairs, and so I'm gonna end up losing my space. And I'm rocking the flash dance thing here. Anyway, what was I talking about? I know I was talking about mental health. Where did I end? Oh God, it's hopeless. I probably only had two more words, and then I was going to end the sentence anyway. Anyway, so welcome. I mean, honestly, I guess what I was trying to say is that I used to do a lot of journaling and diaries and all this other stuff, and I just find it very difficult. I find I have a lot more anxiety around it anymore. And it's not, that I'm doing it right or wrong, or I don't know what it is. I really don't. And maybe, I can explore that in therapy or something if it's that important. But I decided, well, let's just use the video, because sometimes I can talk into a microphone or something, maybe do little vlogs that way, just audio. I'm really struggling with finding words and articulating today, aren't I? I also wanted to be sensitive to all of those folks that are following me. I've got some new subscribers, so thank you so much for jumping in here. Honestly, when you go back and look at the very first one, I put it out there that I don't expect anything. I don't expect it to grow. I don't know what will happen. I just knew that I needed to do something a little bit more radical for my mental health. I needed to, and documenting it a little bit, and I finally got over myself and decided to put it out there in the world. I know so many other people are dealing with a variety of different feelings and challenges and stuff. And so hopefully, we can build a small community here of like-minded people that, we can support each other. Maybe that is what it turns into. I don't know. But my channel is like threefold. I mean, there's the vlogs that kind of talk about how my day is going and what kind of issues I might be dealing with at that time, or, something good that I found that worked or whatever, for itching or, whatever. So it's those vlogs, those is it's all about me, damn it, vlogs. And then there's, my saving grace is crocheting, and crafting, things like that, just, being creative. But mainly it's been crochet that's kind of been my therapy and saved me in so many ways. And so, really the other part is just kind of showing what I'm doing and what I'm working on, doing some tutorials and things like that. I don't know why I'm putting out this big intro, because I need to watch I film on my phone currently, And I do have to watch how long they are because it'll cut me off. And I still don't have a computer, so I can't figure out how to splice everything together, even though I have an app on my phone that does that. And so, by the way, I'm croaky. You can hear that, I'm croaky because I've got the dry mouth going on again, a really bad dry mouth. And things are kind of sticking together in my mouth. So if you see me doing all these weird things with my face, or it's because I have no spit. Anyway, from my last vlog, I guess I can tell you, because I think that was 6 days ago or something. I was looking and I'm like, wow, that's a long time. I guess all I can tell you is that, I just struggled. I got up every morning, and sleep has been a huge, huge pain in the ass. Just a pain in the ass. Trying to get good effing sleep. Because and it stresses me out sometimes. Like, God damn it, body. You need sleep. Everything that your doctor tells you, or your therapist tells you, or that a sleep expert, all these goddamn things, and you're just like, Lord, please help me. Please help me. I need some divine intervention. So currently, and then if I do sleep, so the other night, I did fall asleep, but I was like this. So I'd lay on my right. 20 minutes later, I'd flip and lay on my left. And then, toss and turn, but the flip. and I'm having a hard time regulating temperatures. I'm either cold, or I'm hot, or I'm sweaty, or I'm warm and nice under the... It's all a cluster, you know what I'm saying? All the bad words that can come after that. I'm trying really hard to watch, but I do not cuss in real life that much, unless, I make sure the granddaughter's gone. Everybody's gone right now. So I figure I can, and I put the dogs, my younger two outside, because they're the ones that are loud and obnoxious, and it's nice today. Yeah. I mean, if you go out our backyard, and you hardly see any snow out there, and if things have dried up, because that's where the sun's hitting, right? That's where the sun's hitting everything. You go out the front, and you're like, totally different. You're in a totally different area. Like, you go out the back, and you're thinking, oh, okay, 50 degrees, and everything's fine, and it's a little breezy, and it's chilly, but, and then you go out the front, and you're like, I need my gloves and my ski pants. There's so much freaking snow on my front lawn, and ice. As snow melts, it turns into this ice ball, and the milk truck got stuck yesterday. It was because it's now melting, and they never really cleared our streets well. All of us have, and because I'm on this, this side of the street. I mean, everybody on the other side of the street, not everybody, but that's where the sun's hitting, And so we're this strange angled where several of us are, the houses right here, don't get the sun in the winter to just melt everything very, very nicely in the afternoon, because in the morning it's back there. So we finally, we couldn't keep up with all the snow and ice, and so we actually blocked off our front steps to the porch, to the front door, and just put out, we have a couple chairs, rattan chairs that you put outside, and put those outside by the garage door, and just put a big sign on deliveries here, because we couldn't keep up with it. And now that it's finally melted everything off the house, and it comes down, and I have got to find somebody that will help me figure out a solution to this, but everything comes down and melts right on to the porch, and the stairs. I've got to figure out how to redirect some of that. And so it comes down, and then it freezes. In fact, at times that I've lived here, you'll see the corner. It'll just drip right there, and then it'll freeze as it drips. And there's times where I've seen an icicle all the way from the bottom of the eave of the roof all the way down to my front porch steps. I mean, it's dangerous. And so that's why we decided this time we're just not going to shovel them. We're just going to leave them, because we want to discourage people from coming up there. So until I can figure something out, because it's gotten worse. I used to have railroad ties over there, and I saved some money, and I spent a lot of money, and I had everything redone and pulled out, and I'm glad I did, because the porch had a bit underneath, even though it was all cement and everything. The house was settling really weird, and so in a short nutshell, in a nutshell, there was a huge hole. Everything would have collapsed eventually. It was the original crap from 1974, 5, whenever this house was built, 1975, I think. And so we had all that pulled up. I even added a big porch to the, and it's just gorgeous. And I put it all in stone, flagstone. Well, it's worse now because, at least the ties had cracks, and then the water would go in between. So now everything's like impenetrable. Then I also put it all the way to the house. And before, there were these huge bush things and against the house, and I was worried about the roots. Thank you, Misty. Anyway, and nothing really grew there, and there was a lot of gravel there, and maybe I should have left those just for, but not that it doesn't drip there. It's like, I mean, there's got to be somebody who's smart enough to just redesign my gutters, or redesign a gutter system that when it melts, it goes where it's supposed to go, right? Anyway, I guess it's really on my mind and it's driving me crazy. So there you go. Things like that, right? Just because I worry about people falling on my, I don't want anybody, I don't want to get sued. I don't want anybody to hurt themselves. So things like that really drive me crazy. And then, you'll get people that don't even listen or won't read, and try to go to the door. I'm like, duh, it's impassable. We've got 2 chairs right in front of the steps. You don't even know where the steps were. At one point, you couldn't even tell that there were steps. You saw the door, and you're like, okay, well, how do you get to the freaking... Anyway. So things like that drive me crazy. So yeah, I just flip sleeping. Last night I couldn't go to sleep for a very long time. You know what helped me last night? Here's what helped me, and I'm going to try it again tonight. Because I know that they tell you, stay away from the screen. Stay away from the screen. And I have tried that. And I've tried crocheting before bed. I'm just reusing the cup. This is my own stuff that's in there. I'm not drinking that crap. I'm trying to drink organic coffee. I know how badly sprayed they are. Anyhow, okay. So what helped me last night, I decided, because, I was on YouTube and I was just looking at different things. And there's a few comedians, ladies that come on that I really find. The Dry Bar is really an interesting one. I don't know if anybody's ever gone there. It's supposed to be, like a cleaner, like, when I say clean, I guess, so... comedy can take the form of a variety of different things, right? And so I think it's the Dry Bar. I'll have to look it up and see where it is. But anyway, it's called the Dry Bar, and they host a variety of different comedians, and you don't hear the language, you don't things like that. Now I like folks that are on the edge, and I don't mind language, and so But anyway, I was listening to a woman. Southern gal. Wow, what an accent. So I was listening to her a little bit, and who came on was Paula Poundstone. And I haven't listened to her for a while, and there was some stand-up, and then there were quite a bit of videos of her visiting different late-night shows and doing a gig. So I was just listening to her, and, she's quite clean, too, the language, and she talks a lot about kids and parenting kids, and very different in her humor. And I was just kind of listening to it. I eventually fell asleep listening to her. Now, I really hope that she never watches this. What do you mean I put you to sleep? Because her voice is definitely not something that, would help you go to sleep or anything. I think that just listening to the comedy, yes, I was engaged and I would laugh. But I think I finally had hit that point at 2 or 3, whatever, in the morning. And then she would sit down and do an interview with Craig Ferguson, for instance, and I really love him. I loved him and his nighttime show. And that's kind of what ended up putting me to sleep. I remember actually falling asleep and listening to them have a dialogue and being kind of, and laughing at kind of laughing about it. I don't know. Things like that. It'll be a one-offer. I'll try the same exact thing, do exactly everything the same the next night, and it won't work, or a week or two from now. So, but I don't know. Sleep is a pain in the ass, is what I'm trying to say. So all of you guys, I mean, what helps you guys? I mean, are there any people that are kind of watching this that have a lot of problems with insomnia? I mean, I have chronic insomnia. I do think I have a doctor's appointment coming up. Well, I have a doctor's appointment on Monday with my neurologist to kind of, because I have every few months I meet with him to kind of talk about all the neurological conditions, and have things gotten worse or better, and what can I do for you thing. So it's kind of just a wellness check. And then right after that, in about a week, I have I think my dog is in distress here, so let me just pause you. Yes, she was. I could hear her kind of coughing as well, and then just kind of walking around the house. So I have like a tri-level, and I did not put the baby gate by the stairs. She'd already been out, but she can't hardly see. And I've been having some issues. I've been worried about her. Oh no. Now the other dog, and then she just can't stand Motley. All his energy and his... There we go. Okay, get down, Motley. Come on. I'm trying to finish this video. I was thinking maybe I could talk about Bella, because that's another stressor that's happened. I had to take her to the vet, and we've had But I got her some... Okay. See, she can't see him, and he just jumps, and he gets into her space. Hey. Maybe I just end this right here. I'll talk about my sweet Bella. She's an old gal, and the next video we'll kind of talk about that, I guess, huh? Yes, sweetie pie. But she's got advanced kidney disease, which I found out about a year or two ago. She's on a special diet, and she also recently, about a year ago or 6 months ago, started taking some stuff in her food to kind of help bind the phosphorus. Just trying to save the kidneys, but she's been having a lot of pain lately, and I haven't been able to figure out why. Like she'll cry in the middle of the night, or she'll look like she's kind of frozen, and it just freaks me out. Well, come to find out, it's her spine and her hips. Old age. She's got a lot of pain there that the doctor could tell with. And I have noticed when you pet her, how she gets freaked out when the hand is too close. I have noticed that on her spine how bony it is too. So she's lost some. So anyway, the doc put her on a medication, a daily medication to help with pain, and that has really, really helped. And in fact, I give it to her every day around 3:30. So that's what it is. And I just gave her one, so I think she'll start to calm down. But anyhow. Yes. All right, she's ready to get down. So, no. Everybody, let's just say goodbye. Let's say goodbye. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Please take some time to hug yourself, love yourself, take care of yourself, because it's very, very difficult being human today. I don't care who you are. You're going through some sort of challenge, dealing with some sort of trauma, worried about the climate, worried about politics. I don't know. It's just being human is tough. And it's gone way, way more than hunting and gathering, although I'm trying to just come back to that. I just want to stay, just have a decent quality of life with all of my issues. So take some time today to love yourself, all right?